And joining us on the line, it is great to be chatting to one of the girls from Southbound again, and this time we have got Missy Lancaster. G'day, Missy. How you doing today?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Absolutely fantastic. Now, before we sort of find out about your new song called Composure, the last time I spoke to you girls, and I've spoken with Sarah, and I also spoke with Rachel, but Rachel's no more. So she's, what's going on? Wasn't she keeping up with drinking with you girls or something? What was happening?
Well, she still does keep up the drinking. We're actually going to Rachel's house tonight, but she has stepped away to focus on her solo career, and we love her and we wish her all the best. And we're such a fan of what she does. But I think for us now being three, we've really got our sights set on America, and we're going to Nashville in May, and there's all very exciting things happening there. And we're just stoked to have a new song out and to finally be out of lockdown, because we formed 18 months ago, and we have played 3 shows because we have been in and out of lockdown, and every festival, every show that we kind of plan either gets cancelled or it gets rescheduled. So we're just very much looking forward to being able to actually play some shows.
Has it been testing on the relationship between all you girls? Because I'm sure you get together, you want it. You've got this idea, you've got this objective, and you're only going to do 3 shows in 18 months. I mean, it must have put a strain and a stress. But you get along so well. So the fact that you're still together, I think, is absolutely amazing.
Oh, thank you. Look, I mean, it's the same for all of us. We're all in the same boat, I guess, with not being able to play shows, and it does, really take its toll, because we have rehearsed our show. We rehearse every single week together, and we've put together a great show, and it's really disheartening when you actually can't go out and play that. And, when you look at things like the NRL and the AFL and the Olympics, and it feels like all of that can go ahead and music kind of gets put on the back burner. And I think, it's really sad to see. So I'm just very grateful that we are finally out of lockdown and things are looking up. So, fingers crossed we will be out on a stage very soon. We're
looking forward to that. And I know last time when I actually was talking to Sarah, and because of her Canadian background, and she was missing home, and I said to her, well, how have you been getting through it? And she said, if I didn't have my bandmates, she's not sure. So there you go. So I think then that's it. You lean on each other, so you're there for each other. So you're all in it together.
Yeah, that's it.
So you've got this new song out called Composure, and I love the video clip that you did with it, just like the acoustic version, and that's I think that was very nicely done, and to get that out there.
You.
So how did the song all come about?
Yeah, so the song actually came about. It's very random. We actually did a writing camp in January, and it was the Wednesday night of the writing camp, and there were a whole bunch of artists on it, and we ended up going and having a pub dinner. We had some drinks, and then we had a pub dinner, and everyone just ended up having, it was meant to be a casual pub dinner, and it did not end up. It just ended up being like a raging party.
Yes.
Anyway, and it was funny. Us girls all had, in our personal lives, just a lot of stuff going on, and one of us started crying, and then the other started crying, and we were all in the bathroom just sort of crying our eyes out. Like, we were like those drunk girls, and I'm sure everyone was like, oh my God, look at these girls. And we had come up with the idea. Someone had mentioned when we were in the bathroom, come on guys, got to keep your composure. Yep. And then the next day we went into the writing session, and we were like, we really want to write a song called Composure. So, we went in with the idea, and it was about, when life is really tough and it sucks and you just really want to get upset and scream and shout, you just have to keep your composure. And I think, at that time we didn't know that we were going to go back into lockdown. Yep. So then going back into lockdown, and there just seemed to be so much hate across social media, and there was the vaxxed people and then the non-vaxxed people, and everyone was kind of going at each other, and it was just a very awkward, not nice time for everyone. And I think, the song really took on a different meaning because, obviously we were all forced into lockdown, and, people were losing businesses and losing jobs, and it was really hard for everyone. And, just just for a lot of people didn't keep their composure.
Yep.
I suppose with social media and everyone kind of having an opinion on the topic. So, the song is really, really special to us, and I think it definitely just made it so much more important to us, having gone into that lockdown not that much after we had written the song.
And sometimes you need to take a breath, and you're right, we need to be composed. And I've been in situations in a shop when someone was getting quite irate, and it was almost like they started going down the road and they couldn't get themselves out of it. They then became very committed to it, and it was just frustrating and a bit embarrassing to watch it all. But you just felt just like, take a breath, calm down. It's going to be okay, and that's what I think with this song, it's reminding us that it's all tough. We all have tough situations, whether it's lockdown or our relationship or work or just life in general. And then sometimes you have a moment, you yell and scream or throw the TV remote, but then you just need to just get yourself set, go pick up the batteries, put them back in the remote, make sure it's working, change the channel, and then carry on.
Oh, and it's so true. I mean, I was actually in Woolworths on Saturday, and I was just walking through one of the aisles, and I was just having a really bad day, and I actually heard, I was like, that sounds like me singing, and I was like, oh, it's because it is. And, like the second verse of Composure is like, when you're breaking down and out of luck, find your balance, girl, and get back up. And it was Composure playing over the speakers, and I kind of felt like that was just like a little message for myself. And it's funny because even though, we wrote the song, sometimes funny things like that happen where the song really does take on a different meaning, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to, hear it come on when you're out or things like that. And it just kind of gives you just that little bit of hope if you are having a bad day or whatever, that you're not alone, I guess.
Absolutely right. With the three of you now, has the songwriting dynamic changed any?
Probably not. I mean, we've always been very big on, writing our own songs, and we really like to sort of take the lead when we get into the writing room. But, Sarah and I love writing. We love writing together, and we're definitely looking forward to getting back over to Nashville and writing over there. We've been doing some Zoom writes back here in Australia, and now that everything's opened up, we're looking forward to getting back into the studio. We have got an album coming out very, very soon, so just working on those final tracks, and we're excited to get it out into the world.
So are you going to delete your Zoom account soon, or are you going to keep it going?
Oh, look, I'm probably going to keep it going. I have had some great times over Zoom. Quite funny. But, I mean, it's definitely been a godsend, during lockdown. I don't know what we would have done, if we were in lockdown and we didn't have Zoom. But, in saying that, I don't know, maybe the world would be simpler without the internet. I'm not sure. Yeah,
who knows? And now you mentioned album there. You've got my attention with that. So what's going on with the album? When's it going to be out?
Next year. We don't have a date yet, but we're really looking forward to getting that out and being able to tour that. And like I said, since we launched, we've played 3 shows, so it's definitely going to be a huge relief once we can actually get up and play these shows.
I know you've done a song with Shannon Knowlesy, and we love Knowlesy, but you're a good mate of Casey Barnes. So when are you girls going to do a song with Casey?
Well, you never know. Look, I think Casey and I released No Other You. That was in 2019.
Yes, I remember talking to you about that.
We went into lockdown. I think it was like the February or the March after. I think it was actually the February. So Casey and I have only ever performed that song once live.
Wow.
So I think Casey and I have to have the opportunity to do our song first, and then we'll look at definitely doing one with him. But we love Case and we love Knowlesy, and such a big fan.
So between now and you said you're heading over to the US, all going well by May next year into Nashville. So what's in between apart from the album coming out? Are you doing any shows or anything?
Yeah, we've just actually announced our Tamworth Country Music Festival show with Travis Collins, which is the Friday night in the park. And, we're such a big fan of Travis. And, I used to busk on the street, back in the day at Tamworth. So it is really exciting to sort of, it's like a full circle moment, when you go from growing up busking and then to playing the main stage with people like Travis Collins. It's really exciting. So we're just, so happy to be back there for the 50th year of Tamworth, and it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be beyond awesome, I feel. Absolutely. Everyone's hanging out for Tamworth, so it's going to be a great show. Now, you mentioned earlier about going to the pub and having a few drinks and all that. Folks, if you want to check out Southbound's video for This Is Us, it'll give you an idea of what a night with the girls is going to be like. So just...
It's a fun night out. It's great.
Oh, it is, yes. And your liver will thank you not for it afterwards. Well, Missy, congrats with everything. I'm looking forward to chatting to you about the album when that comes out, and good luck. You'll do fantastic in Nashville. I know you will. And we love your music and we love you girls, and it's great to be chatting to you. We've got your song here ready to go for all the Flow listeners. If you could please introduce it for us, and thank you so much for spending time with us today.
Thank you so much. I'm Missy from Southbound, and this is our brand new single, Composure.
You gotta go if you're feeling. You understand when you're older, you gotta keep your composure.
Hey girl, you had a bad day. Sometimes it can be a headache when it's not how it's supposed to be. Shake it off, it's bittersweet, hey girl. Oh, hey girl, I know you're feeling dirty. Just know you're exactly where you should be. You can miss the flags and blame the signs when you're living like you're colorblind. Hey girl, hey girl, let's not lose our minds for a minute. We don't always get it right, but if you give it all, you win it. When you don't feel any closer, I'll take the weight off your shoulders. When you're walking through the fire, you gotta go if you're feeling. You understand when you're older, you gotta keep your composure. Yeah, I know that you're getting through this. Take it slow. When you're going with the punches, when you're breaking down and out of luck, find your balance, girl, and get back up. Yeah, I know. Let's not lose our minds for a minute. We don't always get it right, but if you give it all, you win it. When you don't feel any closer, I'll take the weight off your shoulders. When you're walking through the fire, you gotta go if you're feeling. You understand when you're older, you gotta keep your composure. I'll take the weight off your shoulders. When you're walking through the fire, you gotta go if you feel.